Sorry. Cảm ơn Phú, cảm ơn Trang. Phùng Nguyễn, các bạn phải làm một CP về gạo ở deadline hôm nay đúng không? Tôi bây giờ cho deadline đến tối vì bây giờ đang phải ngồi học, được chưa? Đến trước 12 giờ đêm gửi cho cô, ok? Được ra đến trước 12 giờ đêm thì sáng mai cô mới check mail. Sáng mai cô sẽ gom tất cả nhìn được giờ các bạn gửi cho cô trước 12 giờ đêm hôm nay, ok? Good. So we see each other again for risk management and insurance. So we start with the structure of the course. Okay, so don't worry, it's just 7 chapter: risk management, insurance, marine insurance, aviation, fire and explosion, inland transport insurance, and reinsurance. In fact, we learned 5 chapters only. The first is risk management and insurance. So I give lecture 1 for both chapter 1 and chapter 2. So when I send you the document, the slides, the lecture 1 means chapter 1 and chapter 2. Okay, so we have risk management and insurance. There is one famous sentence for this. It is, where there is a risk, there is insurance. Okay, so in finance you say high risk, high return. This time you see about more detail about the risk. Okay, and the next is, after risk management chapter, we know how to calculate the risk. Okay, how to calculate the risk and give a plan for manage the risk. For example, you have to think of all the risks related to a project. You have to think of all the risks related to a business. Okay, and the next is insurance, our main thing. What is insurance? What are characteristics of insurance? What is the benefit of insurance? So that's all about the chapter 2, and types of insurance under Vietnamese law and international insurance market in general. Okay, chapter 3 I give you in lecture 2 for marine insurance. Sorry. Marine insurance is like we are learning and in logistics and international transport shipping. But for shipping, we see about the carriers of goods by sea, right? Kiều Công Tâm, yes, I just try to admit you. Cover the cost, yes, to cover the cost. Okay, so the marine insurance will be easy for you to learn because we are learning at the same time. Just finish the chapter shipping, and so it's quite we don't need to take much time to remind you about the obligations of the sea carrier, the exclusions or exceptions of the carrier you have learned already. So as you learned this morning about the exceptions or exclusions of the carrier, so the carrier will have bear no responsibility in 17 cases, right? So what will the shipper do? So the shipper have to think of another way to protect himself. That is insurance. So insurance for carries for the cargo in the sea transportation will be done in chapter 3, that is marine insurance. But marine insurance does not mention only one thing. Marine insurance mentions 3 things. The first is cargo insurance, transported by sea. The second is the vessel insurance. So we say that is hull insurance. And the last thing is responsibility insurance. And we somewhere read about the P and die insurance. It's about the responsibility of the carrier in the sea. So we have 3 practice, three insurance in one thing. That is marine insurance. Okay. And number chapter 4, we talk about aviation insurance. And in aviation insurance, you may have to watch a movie related to some kind of accidents in the air. So in fact, those days, due to the COVID-19, a lot of airlines stopped working. So we have to bear a lot of loss and damage. So if they insure their business, insure the airplane, they will not have to pay, or just not much loss or damage. But it's really difficult, right, to predict that this kind of thing will happen this year. We cannot. A lot of fortune teller was like quite wrong. At the beginning of the year, they tell me, oh, this year you are very good. You will can earn a lot of money. This is a very quite bright year for you. And really bright year, just stay at home and earn no money, right? Of course, no money and loss and have to pay a lot. Every year is a bad year hả Trâm? No, cũng có bad year theo cái cách fortune teller nói là có những cái năm ví dụ như sao nào nó chiếu đó Hạ Trâm có biết là ví dụ như là Thái Dương thì là rất là sao sáng, rồi Thái Dương, Thái Âm, Mộc Đức thì bình yên. This year ra sao của cô là Thái Dương sao sáng thì đó. Thế là fortune teller tell me that sao Thái Bạch thì không tốt, đúng rồi. Fortune teller always say yes, they tell me that this year is the best year of mine. I can earn a lot of money. I can have several houses, can buy several houses. Yes, I do business a little bit with some kind of property, some buying and selling some apartments, some houses. So they say this year is a very good year for you. It's a lucky year for you. You can earn a lot of money, but I did not. Just from 3 months already, I lost a lot of money because the price of the house reduced a lot. Okay, it's a bad year. Yes, to me at least, but I think everybody, trừ những cái người mà làm trong ngành y tế đó, mấy cái công ty sản xuất cái gì thiết bị y tế rồi có thể dược phẩm, nó có 2 ngành hiện nay là đang đỡ đau khổ nhất, yên tâm nhất, đó là technology, right? Software and technology, and the second is about medical. So the price of the stock is not very increasing. Office work, yeah. So that's why technology, so like Zoom, the price of Zoom, the price of the application we are using now is a price is increasing.